Hi everyone, March favourites, and I am completely unencumbered by toddler, baby, cat, dog, whatever, and the postman has already been, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get through this video uninterrupted and sort of without distraction, so I can talk to you properly, adult to adult, without being sicked on or having to sort of pause it and go and answer the door. Loads of really nice beauty things for you today. It's pretty much all beauty, apart from some panty liners, which I ummed and ahed about including these, but I've wanted to talk about them for ages, so there we go. Not very glamorous, but we'll ease into it with some other sort of prettier stuff. First thing is a little, very unimpressive tube. I think I must have stolen this from a hotel. Well, not stolen it, but you know, when you swipe all the free toiletries. It's the Caudalie THEY DO A PERFUme. Is that how you say? Tea of the Vines, I suppose that translates to, does it? And it's a shower gel. Not particularly exciting, but the smell of this is amazing. And I must look up to see, I mean, the thing is, it's lovely while you're using it, but it doesn't actually last on the body, the scent. So maybe they do a body butter or something to match it, or maybe even a spray fragrance. If they do a spray fragrance of this, I am so all over it because it's just lovely. It's made me very happy using that. The next thing is the Eucerin Complete Repair Intensive Lotion. And I can't remember who I saw talking about this on Instagram. Morning, Mr. Magpie. It might have been Sam and Nick from Pixie Roo. I can't remember. Anyway, somebody was saying how amazing it was, so I picked some up. And it says it's for extremely dry, scaly and itchy skin. Got my dry shin problem back. And they go really sort of scaly. I've had that since I was a teen, maybe even before that. And this works really well on it and makes them very sort of supple and smooth. Not that your shins can never really have supple skin. It's not really the right place, is it, to have supple-ish skin, but it does make it look a lot better and feel a lot better, and I don't sit there scratching it off. So very good if you've got the same problem as me. And then the last body thing, let's just put this in this category. These are panty liners, and I don't know whether this is too much information. It probably is going to be, isn't it? But after you've had a baby, you sort of bleed for a bit, and then you sort of, a lot of people, I don't know whether it's the same for everyone, oh, I can't believe I'm even talking about this, sorry. It's sort of on-off spotting. Lots of women get that anyway, and girls with just their normal periods. You know, they get times before and after when you don't really know what's going on. And I found, when I was pregnant, and I was looking for liners for after I'd had the baby, so many of them are scented, and I just can't believe that that's a very good thing to have going on down there, because it's a very sensitive area. So anyway, somebody told me about these. I bought them off Amazon and they're really amazing. They're just organic cotton. They haven't got any perfume on them. It says plastic free and chlorine free. Don't know if that makes any difference, but I suppose cotton's very fresh and breathable. Do you know what? There's loads more I want to say about them, but it is just too much information for a video. So I'm going to do a post on them. If you don't follow my blogs, A Model Recommends and The Uphill, then make sure that you do. You can subscribe by email, and if you're interested, I'll put a post. I don't know which website it will be on, probably The Uphill, about these, because I'm always going into too much information on The Uphill, so people won't be bothered. But I just think, let's leave it there for now. Anyway, really good if you're looking for non-perfumed sanitary items. And apparently they do other stuff like, oh yeah, I used the maternity pads as well, like mattress pads, and they were good. But apparently they do tampons and all sorts of things, so I'll look into that. Oh, there is one more body thing. I really like this, I've been using this. Super Stretchy Miracle Oil, and this is from Love Boo. I think this is quite a small brand, but the ingredients are all really, really nice. They do stuff for pregnancy and for sort of after pregnancy, and also for babies. And it's just really nice ingredients and sort of quite cute packaging as well. Oh, whose idea was it to wear a high neck? I'm getting really, really itchy. Hair thing. This is the Coriander Strength Cure Conditioning Balm, and this is from Botanicals Fresh Care. which is a new brand, I think, by the looks of it, from L'Oreal. This says for fragile hair, and I really like the shampoo of this as well, which I've got in the shower. For fragile hair that's sort of just a bit weak and crappy, which feels like mine at the moment, I'm still in that stage where it's not falling out, so there's quite a lot of it. But I'm guessing if the same thing happens that happened with Angelica, in about 3 or 4 months it'll all start falling out, which will be really annoying. But this has been making it feel very smooth. There's no silicons, parabens or colorants. If you don't get on well with silicons on your hair, like you get a really bad build-up and then it starts looking dull, then this one's a nice one just to use all the time. A few skincare things for you now. Couple to do with eyes and my sensitive eyes, and the other one is a face oil, cleansing oil. Now this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Cleansing Oil, and I think it's only just come out. There are loads and loads of these sort of lightweight oils around for cleansing. It's quite fluid, as you can see, it's not one of these thick ones. And it works really well, dissolves makeup. Not so good, I don't think, eye makeup, because you want something like a balm that really gets in there. But the reason I like it so much is the smell of this is really gorgeous to use before you go to bed. It's very relaxing. It's quite lavendery, so if you don't like lavender then you probably won't like this. But I remember when they first brought out the oil version that you put on your face and leave on, and I loved that as well, and this just reminded me of it. It's one of the first things I blogged about, I think, as a beauty blogger. So I thought this was really nice. I like it a lot. Again, not for removing mascara and things like that, but more as a, you know, if it's one of those days when I haven't really put makeup on, then I use that one. And my two things for the eyes. I've had quite tired and sensitive eyes recently just because of not getting much sleep. So this is a very long-term favourite of mine. It's the Earle Eyebright Soothing Eye Lotion. And it contains eyebright, cornflower, witch hazel and aloe vera. It's in one of these sort of squeezy pop-up bottles, which I really like because there's no lids to lose. And you can use it as a very mild cleanser if you've only got minimal eye makeup on, or I quite like it if you've used your eye makeup remover and you've got that sort of residue and you want to wipe that away with something fresh, then again, really nice for that. Really nice, I just use it in the morning. I soak 2 cotton wool pads in it and just press into my eyes as a little quick revitalising mask treatment. And it works really, really well. So if you're knackered, good one to go for. And then a surprise little entry into my beauty favourites this month. This is the you can see how I've gone through this. I've used it religiously. It's a simple dual effect eye makeup remover. Cheap as chips. Dual phase, so it's got the oily bit and the watery bit that you mix together. And works really, really well. I did have very stubborn mascara on the other day and it didn't get that off so well, but actually none of my eye makeup removers did. It just ended up staying on for a few days. So yeah, I can't really fault it on that, to be honest, because the expensive ones didn't either. So really nice, and it doesn't sting my eyes. Lots of them, like the Clinique one, the Lancome one, if I've got sensitive eyes, they do sting it a bit. In that area underneath, and I get these little red patches. This one doesn't do that, so I'm really impressed by that one, and it's a budget buy, so double whammy. Now we're going to finish with 2 makeup items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just making sure that I've covered everything. You saw this in my makeup bag video. If you didn't watch that, then I shall pop that on the screen at the end so you can click through to it. This is the Bare Minerals, and it's a bronzer, the Invisible Bronze in Tan. Now I didn't realise they've got quite a few different shades of this, or a few different shades, and there's paler ones. Maybe there's one paler one. And I think this one's really subtle. I have to go in with a few goes on this to really build it up. So imagine the fair ones are really great if you struggle to find a bronzer that's not too warm on you. And also, it's sort of a matte, I mean it is a matte powder, but it seems to give this, it seems to be quite radiant really. No, it's not, it's just my imagination. It's quite a flat one. Just messed up my cheeks now, haven't I? But I think it's the warmth in it. It's just got that really nice tone. It's just got the right amount of warmth that really gives the skin a nice, healthy sort of glow. It's not too grey. It's not like a contouring bronzer, but it's almost there. It's just on that nice cusp. And the last thing, I can't put this on because it's run out, and I'm very devastated about this. It's the Volume de Chanel in shade 27, which I think was limited edition, and it's a sort of rouge noir shade, so it's got quite a lot of purple in it, and it's a browny purple, or purpley brown, and it just worked so well with my blue eyes. I reckon I can eke one more application out of this. I really like Volume de Chanel mascara anyway. This is just the normal one, not waterproof. I like the normal one, it's a bit better than the waterproof one. Always works really, really well on my lashes, and I get good separation and nice volume. Haven't got it on today, sort of wish that I did have it on, but I haven't. So I am going to go and buy this again if I can find it, or in brown or Fame Brown Black. There you go, there's my life story. That's it for this month. Can't believe I've got through that without being interrupted. It's amazing. Look, I'm poised here with my remote control because normally I have so many interruptions. I'm just like stop, stop, pause, come back again. So I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, I shall see you next time.